I found her. She's got that look. She's an open book. Friendly but shy, you can tell. She'll need coaxing from her shell. Trusting, just look at those eyes. What she wants is hand-holding, love songs and flowers and secrets and sighs. She's not one of those been round the block types. She's no seen it all, nothing would shock types. She's not one of those eye on the clock types. Watchful, weary, wary of lies. She's an innocent stroll in the park type. TV suppers and love in the dark type. Cute pajamas and up with the lark type. She believes in romances, second chances. She's been hurt before, but she'll come back for more. She needs cuddling, kissing and cooing. She needs Valentine's teasing and wooing. What she needs is, what she wants is me. I found her. She's in need of some loving and laughter. I found her. She's exactly the mug I've been after. Gotcha.
The dress, it has to be the best, with mutton chop and subtle drop, and done so tight I might go pop the bridesmaids. God, why must they look so odd? Giselle says yellow makes her pale, and Anne looks like a stranded whale. Flowers, they took me bloody hours. Should I go for a spindly spray, or a massive bouquet that makes me look like Lady Gaga on an extrovert day? The shoes, oh shoes, how are you meant to choose between the flat and high, or strap and buckle, satin, nylon, rayon, fuck? I'll go in bare feet.
Verity, Verity.
What are they going to?
Verity.
Dexter, what are they going
Verity,
to?
for God's sake,
What?
listen.
There's no time to listen with one.
Can we try and be sensible, Verity? Just remember that cash doesn't grow on trees.
My mother will help us.
Hey, your mother's not rich.
Yes, I
your
know.
dad is a loser.
I know.
Mine is a user, a thief and a drunk.
And your mother's a bitch. I know.
Let's just sneak away into.
I know.
Without all this hullabaloo.
I know.
All we need for a wedding is
Dexter,
to.
stop spoiling it all. It's worth the stress.
It's not about that. It's not a question of how much you need to me. How can you doubt that? Kids. What kids? Now, look, we've never talked about that whole scenario, and look, I love kids, but I was thinking maybe in a year or 2 or 3 or maybe 4 or 5. Wait a bit, Verity. Listen. There's no way we're going to buy the perfect wedding day.
Dexter! Oh, I'm glad we had this talk though. It's good to touch base about these things. Shouldn't you be getting back to work? Well, don't worry about those invites. I've decided on a sans serif font. I will sort that with the printers today.
Shouldn't I be getting back to work?
I'm sorry, Dexter. I'm afraid I can't renew your contract this year.
But I'm getting married.
Oh, I'm gutted for you, I really am. But there just isn't the work. You'll find something soon. I'm sure you will.
What the hell am I gonna do?
You're gonna get this down your neck and stop your worrying.
It's all right for you to say that, Sam. I've lost my job.
Happens to us all. Happened to me.
You've always been in work, haven't you? You're always the one spouting that manager stuff, the no I in team, all that crap.
Yeah, well, there's no I in fired either. Got the elbow 3 years ago. Haven't had a job since. Not what we call a regular job.
3 years? You never said a word. Still, you must have gone a decent deal. I haven't even got that. No contract, no deal. I've gone over a cliff.
Look, me old friend, you don't have to sit at a desk juggling numbers to earn a decent crust.
Got any bright ideas, Sam? I'm desperate. I haven't even told Verity she'd go into hyperspace. Her mum already thinks I'm a loser.
Look, why don't I put you in touch with my boss?
Your boss? I thought you just said you didn't have a job.
Not your average job, brings in more dividends.
Dividends? Where the hell are you getting money like that? Robbing banks?
Just spreading a little love, my friend.
Well, you don't mean you're out there on street
No,
corners?
not what you're thinking. Much less knackering. I'll get you an introduction with the boss. She's always looking for new recruits, and I reckon you'd have a real flair for this line.
What line?
She can tell you the details. Stop your fretting. Enjoy yourself. See those two over there, giving us the eye?
Sam, no.
You only get one life, Dex. Don't spend it waiting to get off the treadmill. Live that life today. Take that step. So, shall we move in for the kill?
No, Sam, I'm getting married?
You're right. Not so hot when you take a closer look. Bit of a busman's holiday.
Jesus, Sam, what is this job? Because, I mean, no offence, but I somehow don't see you as a high-class male escort.
What do you mean by that? Don't panic. Just you and a laptop most of the time.
So it's marketing, then?
In a manner of speaking, you could say that. Marketing, life coaching, acting. Suit you down to the ground. Come on, drink up. Let's go see Moira Day.
So, I said, excuse me, I don't think orange was ever mentioned, was it? I mean, butter yellow, yes, gold, well, okay, fair enough, it does go with everything. It's not really my particular bag, but orange, I mean, really, with cerise, how disgusting is that? I mean, I'm getting enough grief from the bridesmaids as it is. All out revolt about the yellow trimmings. You'd think I'd ask Giselle to come in the buff the way she's carrying on. I mean, she just won't stop going on about it.
That sort of thing can really wear you down.
Right you are, everybody. Time to call it a day.
Oh, yes, I've had quite enough for today, thank you. I am going to buy myself a bath bomb on the way home, and then it is soak, supper, and
Really?
so fun.
I mean, to be honest, I just haven't got time to fret about it. I mean, I haven't even ordered the cake yet.
So, what's in store for the review meeting, Eileen? Mr. L's not saving any nasty surprises for us, is he?
No nasty surprises. You're all doing really well. Oh, it's nice to be appreciated. That's why I love this job. I can come in here and hang up my coat and know I've got a whole day ahead of me of not thinking about the wedding.
Wedding? What wedding?
Someone's getting married?
You guys. So what I thought in the end was, if I have cerise ribbons on the chair, and then cerise and yellow rose petals scattered on the tablecloth.
Oh, bored already. Don't knock, at least make it interesting. Take a seat, Samuel, and tell me something astounding.
Well, this is my pal Dexter.
Quite astounding enough to be going on with. Good evening, Dex.
Good evening.
Dexter's in a bit of a pickle.
I've lost my job.
Did you love your job?
Well, it was pretty useful.
Did you leap from your bed at sunrise, throbbing with eager anticipation for the dozen hours of exciting, fulfilling, and enriching day's work ahead?
No.
Then you have not lost your job. You've gained your freedom.
But I need the money.
So you're after gainful employment.
Yeah.
I told Dexter I reckon he'd be a natural at this game.
Thank you, Samuel. I think I will be the judge of that. While you're here, here's your latest instalment. Good work. You've done well on this assignment. I think it's beginning to run its course now.
Really? I thought there was still some mileage with this one.
We can't be reckless, Samuel. No risks. Do a little homework and keep me posted. So, Dexter, yes?
Yeah.
Well, one mustn't judge a book by its cover, I suppose, so tell me something about yourself.
Well, I don't have my CV and references here. This was all a bit last minute, but I can send them over to you. No?
No references, no CV. That flannel means nothing to me.
So what would you like to know?
Tell me this. What makes you despair?
What makes me despair?
No stopping to think. Just answer me quick. What makes you despair? What's your final straw, Dexter? Where's the line that you draw?
Not having a job?
Not having a job.
It makes me despair.
Why?
Why? Because what am I worth? What am I for if I can't work? What role do I play? What good can I be to society?
And what was this dazzling part that you played in your job?
Just shuffling words on a screen, but it paid the bills.
Ah, the hi-fi, the Wi-Fi, the Sky, the iPhone, gas, electricity, toiletries, groceries, your credit card swelling, it's doing your head in and you're really dreading.
The wedding.
Now we get to it. It's always the heart.
It's all she can talk about. How can I tell her? I can't bear what she will think of me. That makes me despair.
I'll help you get back on your
What kind of a loser am I? There is no solution in sight.
You wouldn't do to put everything
Help me
right.
put it right.
It isn't the end of the
I see her
world.
enjoying
It isn't
her
as bad as
schemes.
it
How can I
seems.
destroy
Just
all
leave it
her
to me, I'll take
dreams?
care of it.
Show
There's no
me
need to
how
despair.
to make it through, and I'll follow
I will
you.
show you how you can find your way through. In all truth and sincerity, what makes you despair?
Verity. So, think you can employ me?
Oh, I'm sure of it. I just need a few background notes to help build your profile. You'll forgive the old school technology. I find paper evidence so much more disposable. Parents alive?
Yeah?
Are they able to give you any financial support?
No, they can barely support themselves. Besides, we're not really that close. My mum moved to LA with her life coach. And Dad, well, he can't get about much.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's he got?
3 years Class B possession?
Siblings? Other family?
No, it's just me and Verity, really. And she's sort of planning a state wedding, so I really need to get solvent again. Honestly, I'm desperate. I'll do anything if he gets me out of this hole. You know, bar murder or something.
No murder.
Sorry, what exactly is this job?
Oh,
Because
don't worry. It's all perfectly straightforward. It just requires a little research, a touch of role play, and some persuasive client interface. That's all. Sound reasonable?
I suppose I've done most of those things before.
Splendid. Then I suggest we give you a trial piece, a sort of probationary period. But I'll need you to sign a confidentiality agreement first. It's a form of protection against industrial espionage. Oh, and you'll need a new name.
Really?
Nothing to worry about. Authors have pen names, actors have stage names. What would you like to be called?
Well, I suppose I've always considered myself more of a Jack than a Dexter. Less nerdy, you know. Jack the Lad.
Good. Jack Lad. A little too obvious. So, welcome to our little family, Jack Bliss.
Then again, there's the issue of you ask for cerise and you get fuchsia. I mean, it's such a minefield.
I think you'll find it's pronounced fuchsia.
Fuchsia, fuchsia, whatever it's called, I'm not having it.
Drink now.
No, I mustn't. I told you soak, supper, sofa. That is all I'm good for on a school night.
Please, for the love of God, do not leave me here with Bridezilla. Just one.
Well, it's been a long week.
Good girl, what do you have?
Only a minute.
I mean, if you ask for cerise.
House white, but only a small.
Well, don't give me fuchsia.
large.
And as for magenta,
Extra large. I know that woman over there. We went to book club together years ago. Can't think of her name now.
Who cares? For God's sake, call her over.
What the hell is it? Pippa, Penny, definitely begins with a P. Oh, damn, she's seen me. Come on over.
Wow, fancy seeing you here. I won't interrupt.
No, come join us, please. You're very welcome.
This is Vicky and Verity, and you are, of course, my book reading, wine drinking buddy.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
This is
Grace.
particularly nice to bump into you like this, Grace. Isn't this lovely? Bottoms up, everyone. So, Grace, how are you? What's going on these days?
same old, same old.
Oh, that's good though, right? Yeah, good
Yeah.
to be.
Always pretty hectic.
Oh, good to be busy though, right?
Never a moment's rest in the funeral parlour, which is somewhat ironic.
Funeral. Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. I can't remember what you do either.
Oh, busted.
Do you do? I'm in IT. You?
Data input operative.
Right.
Anyway, let's not talk about work.
No, I am here to have a good time. Since Greg, you remember him? Well, my motto has been, life is for the living.
Greg, he came to book club once, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. We were all set to get married, and
Ooh.
then everything went pear-shaped, and in a nutshell, broke my heart.
I remember thinking he was a bit of a precocious reader.
Well, I'm so over him now anyway. It will take a very special man to win my heart again after that episode. Total disaster.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But if you had gone ahead with the wedding, what kind of scheme were you going for?
All I need sometimes is an answering voice. There are so many things I can't say out loud.
I just feel sometimes that the future's not my choice.
There are so many ways I stand out from the crowd.
So many ways I get lost in the crowd.
There are so many ways I stand out from the crowd.
I'm afraid of the crowd.
There are so many ways I stand out from the
They judge me.
The story's the same, different lives, different names, different faces, but the story's the same. Someone there who can share and who makes them feel needed. I hear you, I need you, and to show you just how I trust you, I'll tell you my failings, all the worries and fears that plague me. No, I can't expect it. You can't make it better. You're so kind. Please, you can't make it better. Logging off now. Signing off now. Lots of love from Dexter. Fuck. Lots of love from Dexter and New York, where I've been, obviously, meeting the only surgeon in the world who could save my poor old ma. If only we could raise the funds. No, it's not right. I don't want to exploit you. Let's call it a night. Hope I haven't annoyed you. Got to go.
Don't go.
Call you back.
Come back.
Speak soon.
Don't go.
Bye for now.
Come back. Don't go. Come back. Don't go. Come back.
Love, Jack. It was so easy. All my life I've been wondering what it is that I can do. Average Joe, so-so grades, boring job, it paid the way, but never more than okay. Fiddling stats in a second-hand suit, and then even those twats gave me the boot. So what am I for? What can I do? What makes me somebody other than you? Well, I found it. Goodbye, dull Dexter. Risible, invisible, harmless but charmless. He's a thing of the past. I know who I am at last, and I'm Jack. Look out, ladies, look out, guys. Jack's in town with his pack of lies. Here's Jack, so silvery quick. He's a smooth operator and petroleum slick.
Dexter, I've been thinking, you don't often see the bride arriving in a horse-drawn carriage, do you?
A carriage and pair it is. Hey, what the hell? Half a dozen white stallions. Get on the case.
Oh, Dexter, I love you.
Here's Jack. And haven't you heard? When Jack's in town, you'll be shaken, not stirred. Here's Jack, ready to play his part and leave you with nothing but a song in your heart. Yes, Jack, he's on the attack. Every saint's a secret sinner, he'll get underneath your skin. The game begins and I'm the winner. Jack's in town. Ooh.
Yet another successful mission. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mum.
May I suggest this client is good for a few more bites before you disengage and move on? Speaking of which, Samuel, have you any news for me?
How come? He gets called by his screen name and I'm still plain old Samuel.
Oh, now let's not be petulant.
It's not fair. That's all I'm saying.
Very well. Have you any news for me, Dr. Fitness?
Nothing to report right now, boss.
But you disengaged, yes?
Well,
Oh, Samuel. Dr. Fitness, this will not do. You spend far too long engaging with this client as it is. I'm beginning to think that feelings are creeping in.
it's not that. It's just that I think there's more potential there.
Are you sure? Isn't this client of more modest means than your usual line of top executives and footballers' wives?
She's an executive PA. Yeah, that's not to be sneezed at. She's got loads of money from selling her late mother's house. Honest, boss, there's more scope there, still.
Nevertheless, I think it's time to shut it down and move on, Fitness. That's an order.
Yes, boss.
And always remember the golden rule. No faces,
No
traitors.
and that concludes the business for today. Let's toast to an excellent day's work. I'll be back in a moment, gentlemen.
You turned out to be a right teacher's pet, didn't you?
Well, I found my vocation, and it's all down to you, Dr. Fitness.
No worries, mate.
Is that wise? No faces?
Give it a rest. I don't know her. She's just a woman who works in that office across there. Catch her eye on my way out of here and she looks friendly. Looks nice, gives me a wave.
Close the blind, will you? Verity works in one of these offices somewhere. I've got to be careful. I can't take the risk.
Somewhere.
Well,
You don't know where.
she doesn't let me go to her office. It says it might ruin her mystique.
Here we are, boys. And here's to us. Here's to every new endeavour and to touching base wherever we may be.
Here's to us. To the profits we'll be raking and the Mickey will be taking endlessly.
Here's to us, to invention and adventure and investments paying off eventually.
To the bonds that will be broken.
To the joshing and the joking.
To the fantasies we're stoking, here's to us.
Here's to fun without any feelings.
Here's to a life without any ceilings.
Here's to all the doings and dealings.
Oh, I love a little do and dealing. Here's to a life without any feelings. Doings and dealings, love a little dealing. Here's to mission, adventures, love a little deal. Here's to us.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
It's me. You know.
Oh, yes! So
Funny
it is!
seeing
Whoever
you
would have
in
said... Sorry. I had to leave work early this morning. Got a dental appointment.
Nasty.
Yeah, my filling fell out. I've got to have it redone.
for you. I feel for you. That's my train. Second one down. 20 minutes. At least it's on time, though.
Peanut brittle.
Sorry?
I was eating peanut brittle. That's when my filling fell out.
Ouch. Mind you, I do like a bit of peanut brittle.
So do I. I thought I'd make myself some peanut brittle as a little treat.
You made it. You made peanut brittle. That is impressive.
Oh, I sometimes do it. It's quite easy, really. I like making sweets and cakes, that sort of thing. I find it rather therapeutic.
Your husband, he's one lucky chap.
Oh, no, I'm not married.
Your partner then, or whatever?
No, I'm not attached. Never had the time.
You know what they say, if there's time for peanut brittle.
Oh, anyway, my work is my life. Well, at any rate, well, I suppose I kind of am attached in a way.
Okay.
I do have what you might call a special friend, a romantic friend even.
You know, this train's taking his time, isn't it?
Yes, we seem to click in so many ways.
You know, I might just catch the bus.
It really is quite remarkable how well you can get to know someone through a computer screen.
A computer screen? You mean an online friend?
Yes. Oh, I know it's not the same as a real relationship, but it seems to work for me, and there's no other nasty business to get in the way.
Nasty business, you mean?
Yeah, can't be doing that.
Can be nice, you know.
Oh, I do know. I haven't always lived alone.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no need to be. I prefer it like that. I make my own life choices. I run my house as I want it to be done. There are no wet towels on the floor, nothing unexpected in my laundry basket, and my toilet seat's always dry. And if I'm in need of a little affection, well, Craig is always there.
Craig.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You see, that's just the sort of thing that Craig could help you with. He's a doctor, you know. Well, that's what he tells me.
You don't believe him?
Of course not. What's the point of an online friendship if you've got to be yourself? And besides which, Craig Fitness. Well, it's not exactly a plausible name now, is it?
I don't see why not.
Anyway, his profile picture looks like something downloaded from a Portuguese or model agency.
How did you work? Aren't you worried he's after your money or something like that?
Oh, he is. That's okay, though. We all need something. He wants my money. I want his company. And to get what we both want, we're both prepared to lie.
So, you lied to him too.
Well, should we just say he's not the only one with access to a model agency website? And I need a bit of spin, so it seems...
No, you don't. You're lovely, just as you are.
Thank you. You're very kind. You're also a very good listener. I never usually say this to anybody, let alone a perfect stranger.
But I'm not a perfect stranger.
Are you not? Huh? Oh yes, of course. We know each other really rather well now, don't we? So tell me, what exactly does go on in that office across the way?
I think your train's coming.
Well, it's been nice chatting. I'm getting a bit nervous now.
Really?
The dentist?
Oh, yeah, of course. The dentist. I'll think of you. It'll be okay.
My name's Eileen, by the way.
Platform change. I gotta run. Nice to meet you, Eileen. Take care with that doctor. He's no good.
Oh, don't you worry, I'll be fine.
Sam. My name's Sam.
Hey, Craig. Off to the dentist now. Feeling a bit scared? Of course he's no good. But it doesn't really matter. I'll give you my time, give you my patience, give you my strength and weakness. You'll just take your time, making me suffer, taking it nice and easy when you're feeling worried, hurried. I'm your place of safety. I'll give you tranquility, sympathy. Let me. You'll send me your love, ask how I am, tell me you're thinking of me. I'll tell you my news, bought some new shoes, you'll say they really suit me. Words full of affection, friction, pet names, squabbles, mind games, quibbles, close in a little bubble, just like a couple. I'll give you my time.
Hello, Jack Bliss. It's me again. You're a good listener, that's your trouble. And it's been a while since I trusted anyone to listen to me. After the breakup, I went under for a while. But talking with you has renewed my faith in human nature. What you're doing for those poor Moroccan donkeys, it's really touched my heart. And I've been thinking, I've made a decision. I'm going to donate all of Auntie Annie's money to the donkeys. I was never that happy inheriting her money from the arms trade. No, Jack, that's my last word on the matter.
I found her. She's got that look. She's an open book. Friendly but shy, you can tell. She'll need coaxing from her shell.
So, I'll be transferring my entire share of the Oakley fortune to your charity account, just as long as we've had a chance to meet face to face.
No faces, no traces. Time to shut this one down.
Dexter, I've been thinking, do you think we should add stained glass door inserts to the wedding list? I've seen this amazing website, and why are you looking at donkeys?
I just saw something on Facebook. Poor things, they have a rough time.
Dex, you're such a softie. That's why I love you so much. I don't care if other people think you're boring.
Sorry?
No, but they're wrong. You're not boring. You're sweet and kind, gentle and thoughtful, and oh, Dex, you're just the best person I've ever known in my whole life.
Verity, I need to tell you something. It's about my job.
Well, go on. You can tell me anything. You know that.
It's difficult.
Well, take your time, hon. I'm listening.
So, a little while ago, my boss called me in, and she said she had some news.
What kind of news?
Well, the long and short of it is, the wedding.
The wedding?
Yeah, the wedding just needs to be a...
The wedding is going to be what? What? The wedding's going to be what? No, you're not going to start making changes now, are you, Dexter? Because I can't begin to tell you what kind of hell I've been going through to get this wedding just right for us. And if you start telling me things have got to change now, I swear I don't think I can stand it. I might just have a complete mental collapse.
Okay, it's fine. Look, my love, look, it's okay, calm down. It's just, I mean, this isn't you, is it? Look at you, look how stressed you are.
I know, and I know I've been driving everyone crazy, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want it to be perfect.
I get that, but it just doesn't really feel like it has anything to do with us anymore. I wish we could just get away somewhere quiet and do the deed quietly with no one else involved. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be about, isn't it? You and me. All we need is all that we can see. You and me. We don't need more things, just skin to skin. You and me. Why don't we take all we need and we'll run away from all the madness into the safety and sun, into the safety and sun. All we need is all that we
give you my patience, give you my strength and weakness.
We don't
Just take our time,
just
nothing to rush us, taking it nice and easy.
Why don't we take all we need and we'll run away from all the madness into the safety and sun, into the safety and sun, just you and me.
You're right, Dex.
Really?
That's what it should be about. Leave all the crap behind and just find a registry office somewhere.
Exactly.
but dream. So anyway, I've seen this website that does these carriages that are drawn by half a dozen snow white stallions, and honestly, Dex, they look amazing. And oh, by the way, what was it that your boss wanted to tell you?
Oh, she said there was a possible step up in a pipeline and thought that I should go for it.
Dex, that's fantastic! My very own adorable little dark stallion. Well, speaking of which, I'll sort out a quote from that carriage company.
Yep, we should definitely meet face to face. Just give me a time and a place and I will be there.
Hello there. Talk about
that's a
coincidence.
We must stop meeting like this.
So, how's the dentist?
Fine, all fixed up. In fact,
Are you sure that's a good idea?
oh, I don't indulge myself anymore. I just keep it in case.
Of emergencies. Well, in that case,
I was hoping I might bump into you again. Samuel, isn't it? Well, Samuel, it's a funny thing. Do you remember my online friend, Craig? Well, he's been acting rather strange recently. Strange, yeah, out of character. Well, for one thing, he seems to have lost all interest in my little offers of financial assistance. Maybe he's just doing better for himself. I don't know, there were other things as well. He told me I should always take good advice, even if it comes from a dodgy-looking stranger. So, what do you suppose he meant by that? And then he asked me about the dentist. And do you know what he said? He said keep away from peanut brittle. But I never told him about the peanut brittle. So, how do you suppose he knew about that? Are you okay? Is it broken? I'm really sorry. Are you okay?
you probably did tell him. It's out your memory. We all do things like that. If you check back in your messages.
It really doesn't matter, do you know? Never mind about that. It really doesn't matter. Oh my, you tasted peanut brittle.
Do you like darts?
You know, darts are my favourite sport.
Would you fancy a game at the the Free Fair Maids? It's a drinking establishment over on your...
Southern Road. Yeah, I know the Six Tits. I used to do occasional bar work there from time to time. Really? And I love a game of darts. Does it matter if I've never played before?
Not in the least. 8 o'clock? They do nice hot pots there.
Perfect.
Eileen, thing is, I'm no angel.
Oh, that's okay. It's only a game of darts. I can work on the rest. We'll find our tranquility, you and me.
I need this, I'll buy this, let's do this, I'll try this. What a life, what a world, what a mess. Let's forget it for a night and make the best of any time that's left us.
Well, hello. I mean, I must say you are...
Hello, Jack.
Sorry.
I took a guess.
Thanks.
Sorry this is taken off the trot. Oh, I'm so pleased to agree to meet.
Well, when it comes to the wretched, hellish life a Moroccan donkey leads...
It's just so touching the lengths you'll go to just to save your asses.
Oh, yes, well... it takes so much funding to save the poor creatures. I mean, these young, traumatised animals transformed into healthy, happy specimens that greet each and every new day with a shake of the mane and a hearty canter across the grasslands.
And you're not worried about giving me your account details, are you?
Oh, well, it's not my personal account as such.
You don't think that would be a little reckless?
It's all about the donkey.
Although, it's okay to be a little reckless every now and then, isn't it, Jack Bliss? I like a man who's not afraid to take a gamble.
Well, rest assured, I am that gambler. Oh, apart from with your donation, of course, you can trust me with that.
I should hope so. There's an awful lot of it.
And it's all safe in my hands, in a reckless, gambly sort of way.
Well said. And no donkey lover ever let a few rules stand in their way, did they?
Quite. I mean, when it comes to the donkeys, I'm ready to rip that rule book to shreds.
Oh, I can tell. I mean, just sitting here, aren't you already breaking a rule?
Oh, yes. Which rule is that again?
Only the first rule of the house. Never meet a client.
Oh, never meet. Sorry?
No faces, no traces. You know the rules, Jack Bliss. And nobody knows them better than Moira Day.
Shit. Fraud squad, right? Idiot. I should have known. Oh, Christ, I'm going to go to prison, aren't I? Oh, my God, what am I going to tell Verity?
Calm down, dear. On your feet, it's time to go.
Please do not arrest me in front of all these people. I will come quietly. I suppose we're going straight to the slammer.
The what?
The cooler, the clink, the big ass, the chokey, the nick.
Get a grip, Mr. Bliss. This isn't Peaky Blinders. On your feet, time to go. We've got a visit to make.
Well, at least you've seen sense about closing this one down, Samuel. That's something.
You were right, Moira. The well was running dry.
I'm always right. After so many years in the business, I've a nose for these kind of things, and this nose detects a distinct aroma of bovine excrement around here.
Really? You want to get someone in about that? It's probably the aircon.
Bullshit, Samuel. Bullshit. Did you really think you'd get away with this?
With what?
How long has this been going on exactly? Weeks? Months? Has this client actually paid a single penny of her own money into the account, or has it all been coming from your savings?
No, honest, Moira, it's only been the past couple of...
I knew it. You've been using your own savings to keep this client active. Oh, Samuel, this will not do. Feelings, Samuel. They're the biggest threat to profit, progress, and civilization as we know it.
You're right, Moira, but it won't happen again. I've made the right decision. I'm closing it down, moving on.
Samuel, you have become a threat to my security, myself, and my economy.
Moira!
Something terrible has happened. Jesus, what's going on?
Oh, I told you about knocking before. What can I do for you, Mr. Bliss? I hope you bring me good news.
No, I'm afraid he's brought bad news.
How did you get in here? Security, bring the metal. You've got about 3 minutes to get out of here before the heavies arrive.
Heavies? You mean Neville with his chest? The lift's broken. We had to come up the stairs. Sonny Jim here decided to run up the last flight. It nearly killed him, let alone poor Neville.
No, it didn't. Who's Neville?
He'll need to sit down when he gets here. Oh, and then he'll remember that he's left his knuckle dusters behind the desk.
All right, Miss Smuggy Pants, you've made your point.
Miss Smuggy Pants? I mean, that's no way to talk to the fraud squad.
The whole enterprise is clearly tanking. If this knob is your current star recruit.
Don't kid yourself, lady. He's just the new kid on the block. There's a whole army of stealthy soldiers slipping in and out of shadows.
So, apart from Chummy here, who's on the books?
Well, there's a... Samuel.
That's it.
Come to think of it, I've just given him the sack.
This is a joke. It's a wonder you're not already banging on the cell door with your tin mug.
Oh, God, they're going to throw away the key.
Let's go.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, sir. Trouble, boss?
You could say that, Neville.
All right, leave it to me. Oh, fuck it! I've left my knuckle dusters downstairs. See?
What did I tell you?
Twist my tail and call me Dobbin if it isn't Miss Grace.
Hello, Neville. How's the chest?
Oh, I'm a martyr to my bronchials, miss. Thanks for asking. But it's a tonic to see you back.
See you back.
She's not staying, Neville. Kindly escort her out.
Oh, for God's sake, enough! It took me 3 hours to unearth your operative.
I told you he's the new kid on the block. He hasn't got the hang of it yet.
And you're still doing that ridiculous toy gun routine. Let's face it, Mother.
Mother?
Face it, you need me. It's time to hand over the reins.
After the things you said to me about turning over a new leaf and putting me in the past.
Yeah, well, that's in the past now. I'm back and I'm on form as I have proved.
Come on, boss. Kiss and make up, I always say.
Well, I'm not one to bear a grudge. I suppose I could consider taking you back as an operative, but you can forget about taking up the reins.
Fine. Then I will just send a quick message to the local constabulary, who I'm sure will be very interested in my message thread of misery. I feel such a fool to be taken in with his cruel lies and empty promises about the poor Moroccan donkeys.
Oh, all right!
Excellent, you won't regret it.
You've turned out to be a right hard bitch.
All thanks to you, Mother.
Oh, thank you, dear.
And my first job as chief exec is to get rid of these 2 jokers.
Oh, here we go.
I bet her gun's not a toy.
It most certainly is not. You 2 piss off!
Really?
Don't argue, move.
Welcome home, darling.
Here's to us.
Doesn't matter what you say, it won't persuade me that there's anything to beat a wedding day.
Have you seen the groom?
He looks as
He's
if he's
so
yeah.
Where's the blushing bride?
She's rushing. Oh, isn't it charming and so enchanting? Doesn't it make you a tiny bit tearful? Oh, isn't it charming and so enchanting? Doesn't it make you a tiny bit tearful? Here's the blushing bride, the blushing bride.
My wedding day, what can I say? Just that I've waited all my
God, what have I
life.
done?
All I
This
pronounce
cannot
you
be my life. Oh, okay. I'll tell the truth. Because how many of us ever really tell the truth, huh? Let's face it. Face the facts, face the music. So much of life is just an act, isn't it? I mean, tell me, truly, isn't it? The bashful bride, the blissful groom, the tears and pride that flood the room. She's by my side in veil and bloom, the shining eyes, the sweet perfume. The sighs aside, we speak then boom, the ties are tied until the tomb. The laws applied in full costume was sealed and signed, I own that womb. Relax, unwind, make friends, consume champagne and wine, remis, legume and salad with pine nuts and grilled halloumi. Enjoy yourselves, there's more to come. The joke's about being under her thumb, pretending to dislike her mum. You know the score, it's standard fare. My wife and I, oh how sweet, yeah, the same old thing, we've all been there. The cake, the dance we have to share. Oh, did you see the ribbon on your chair? It's amazing. The curtain's up, the stage is dressed, our course is set, our future's blessed, and then it's done, we face the rest, and someone else picks up the mess. And you know what's funny? And you know what's mad? I love you, that's what's so sad about this act, this great display, this fucking flat-packed wedding day. It's nothing to do with the mixed-up way I feel. It's just a role that I play, these lines that I say, because that's what everybody tells me I should do. It's nothing to do with me or you. Verity, oh, Verity. I don't want this domestic bliss. Baby's briefcase, commuter kiss, one night a week, allowed on the piss. That's not me, it's not me. And after the show, a fancy dress, who can I be?
Start again.
You're so much more than this, I'm so much less. Who can I be?
Love a wedding, really love a wedding. I now pronounce you man and wife. Doesn't matter what you say,
Let's
let's
say life for me.
Love a wedding, really love a
Let's
wedding.
more
Doesn't matter what you say,
life for
let's maybe let there's anything to make a wedding day. We love
Verity, there's something I need to say.